Have you ever wondered where overhead stage lighting originated? Hello, welcome to Theater History Thursdays, where today we will be talking about Expressionist theater. Expressionism brings emotions and inner thoughts to life on stage, showing the world as a character feels rather than how it actually looks. Like many powerful art forms, the effects of Expressionism branched into music, art, literature, and, of course, theater. We first see the term Expressionism used in reference to visual art around 1900 with works such as Edvard Munch's The Scream. However, around the 1910s, Expressionist theater debuted with Oskar Kokoschka's Murderer, the Hope of Women in 1909 as a stylistic resistance against naturalism and realism in Germany. As we get closer to the 1920s, Expressionism makes its way to the rest of Europe and the Americas. Much of the Western world was going through an intense and fast period of industrialization at that time, causing a lot of turmoil, especially with machines changing the way in which people worked and produced goods. This tie between the person, the self, and machinery is often seen within Expressionist theater with plays such as Sophie Treadwell's Machinal, a 1928 play about a woman who is sentenced to the electric chair after cheating on her husband, and Eugene O'Neill's The Hairy Ape about a luxury ship laborer who is dehumanized by capitalist forces. With this new and more often solemn style of theater also came new kinds of acting, scenic design, and lighting styles. Actors started to use more symbolic body movements to resemble machinery, screaming or louder speech patterns, and exaggerated gestures. With scenic design and lighting, we often see that Expressionist theater has bleak color palettes, high contrast features, as well as industrial and geometric motifs that come together to symbolize the character's inner conflicts and view of reality. Expressionism brought new lighting styles as well. Edward Gordon Craig was the first to use floodlights from above the stage, so next time you have to climb up to the cats, thank Edward. Altogether, Expressionism really gave more room for creative exploration in the abstract and symbolic realm, influencing absurdist playwrights like Samuel Beckett, whose Waiting for Godot is still being performed today. At New Perspectives, we embrace highly stylized approaches to theater production and encourage writers in our play development labs to consider different structures depending on the subject matter. It is rare to see Expressionism and other absurdist and surreal forms on the commercial stage. Yet, so much of our theatrical heritage over the past century or so is derived from these attempts to make theater theatrical. This is especially true of works that seek to influence social or political change, a mission that mirrors our own. Thank you so much for joining us today, and if you like what you heard, make sure you follow and join us next Thursday for some more theater history.